Hello, everybody. It's your girl Jen. I'm back. I'm going to provide you guys a 3-card spread as part of your general reading, whether it applies to your love life or your career or personal development, however you want to take it. The message conveys some sort of meaning for you. Great, and take it in whichever way that it applies. So I began recording and my computer shut off because of the battery being low. And I was like, seriously? It's like, we got to stop recording because your battery's low. So in that video, I did say that as I was shuffling with cups a lot, and it was letting me know like there's some sort of partnership that is significant, right? That can be popping up in your life, whether that's friendship, romantic, a um, coworker or boss and employee kind of dynamic. That's important. Um, Now, the cards that came out are the Nine of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Six of Wands. Okay. So I'm hearing a few messages right now. Because I want to incorporate that Two of Cups when it comes to, like I said, partnerships, relationships, connections, what have you. A lot of us are making sure that our cup is full first before we engage with another. Making sure that we find value, that this person also finds value in what you have to offer and values your energy, your time, your presence, your efforts. A lot of you guys also have shifted. I'm hearing shifted the way that you attract, the way that you navigate um, attention. It could have been very seeking. You used to be in a seeking behavior pattern, um, acting out a certain way, appearing a certain way, just for the sole purpose of attracting the opposite sex or even the same sex, whatever it is that your preference is. When it comes to a romantic connection. When it comes to, let's say, work and putting yourself out there, you might have been in a position where you felt like you had to be somebody that you're not, um, adopt certain ways of being that you feel like will attract the right employer or the employer that you're looking for. Um, But now that dynamic has changed, and it seems like we finally have gotten down to the basics of I just need to appear as me, who I am. I'm serving people authenticity, my personality, what it is that I have to offer. Um, no longer, or at least a lot less, suffering from imposter syndrome. Okay. Knowing that we are worthy, recognizing our value, and that's why others are able to recognize it as well. Um, no longer thriving and feeding off of other people's attention and validation. Okay. Therefore, we begin to receive the right attention when we're not looking for it. Okay? For a group of you, I'm also seeing where health has become your priority, specifically nutrition. If it hasn't, we need to make that a priority, needing to incorporate more fruits, okay? More fruits, more veggies into our bodies, nourish, give that attention that we've been seeking out inward. Our body is needing it, okay? We've either been in too long of a contemplation of like, I don't know where to begin. What do I eat? What is healthy? Start cutting out the things that you know are not healthy. And then from there, your body is going to, I feel, guide you. Your body will guide you towards the foods that it is looking for and that it needs. Okay. Listen to it. And that's part of also your intuition. Your intuition will guide you. Your higher self will say, you know what? Today, I'm getting a taste, a craving for pineapples. Go for it. And then maybe on your time, when you go home or whatever, what have you, research the benefits of pineapples. And that could tell you what it is that you are deficient in right now. What's missing, what's lacking um, in your immune system, right? So that's for some of you guys. And also a lot of more water intake. Okay. We have been struggling with um, drinking enough water. Your skin will thank you. That's what I'm hearing to this girl's like glowing. She has a beautiful shine about her. For some of you guys, you actually are drinking enough water and it's showing in your glow. Okay. Now, I'm also seeing too, when I mentioned that particular connection, now let's spin it to the love department. Um, there's somebody that obviously wants to get your attention. And what's stopping them is a matter of how do I go about it where I do not come off thirsty, um, where I don't come off like awkwardly and negatively aggressive. But I want to be just enough aggressive to show you that I mean business and I want your attention, you know? And what's calling them is how well you're just in your bag and how secure and emotionally mature you come off. So obviously these are for people who are actively engaging with somebody. Just even if it's just pure like conversation and there's nothing physical happening, we're not actually even dating yet. Um, it's very much like, hey, when I see you, and I probably see you often, um, I'm noticing this about you. And for some people, like the masculine who's having a difficult time on finding the approach, um, it could be quite a while since you've either been in relationship, since you've dated, you've been out the game for a while, and vice versa for the women who have no issue with shooting their shot, um, and taking the first step. Okay. For some of you guys, it's been like 10 years, a long time since you have felt spark, since you have felt genuine interest in somebody who's actually held your attention for a long time, you know, whatever your threshold is. You're like, dang, this girl or this guy actually has been holding my attention for quite some time. Okay. It could be like 6 months, 6 to 9 months. That's the longest that I've experienced in a long time. So there might be something to this, you know? And it's not just sexual chemistry. The sexual chemistry is there. Oh, it's definitely there. But they don't want to make it all about that, you know? This person has grown up, is a lot more mature, really will love a structured relationship in the sense of like, um, where we honor our morals, our principles, um, integrity, all of those things. Um, a relationship built on foundation, a solid one, where then we can build it to be larger than what it is right now, more profound. This masculine could have 2 children, a daughter and a son, potential Aries energy. Okay. The Emperor is husband. That's husband material. The idea of being a husband could give him anxiety, but it doesn't mean that he is not um, interested in going down that path and becoming that for the right person. He could have experienced a lot of betrayal. And for a long time, he has felt like the wise thing to do is just be alone. But that's just natural human nature to avoid pain, right? Doesn't really want to overthink things, doesn't want to have to wonder and worry like, am I getting played? Um, is this worth it? You've got to take a risk. You've got to try. You've got to try. And I've got to tell you, you have reaped a lot of good karma that I feel like this relationship would actually be really beneficial. And it may be so satisfying that it may scare you. And at the same time, you're going to want to tell people about it. Be like, oh my God, I met the most amazing person ever. It's been so long, I'm kind of scared to even talk about it because what if it fucks up and it crumbles and it was just all an illusion and like there's this shadow talking, right? And those are all just reasons, trying to justify reasons for you to hold back and not participate. Don't indulge in those um, past emotions, past hurt, creating disappointment when there isn't any, when it hasn't even taken off the ground yet. Like, it's at the very beginning, you know? It's at the fetus level, like, embryo level, you know? Hasn't even grown into a full on fetus yet. You gotta nurture it. Don't nurture it grief and old bitterness. Don't do that. You're gonna kill it before it even fully develops. But I do see it as a new start. I do see the Ace of Cups here. Okay. And like I said, for those who have been contemplating, do I invest into it? Do I have the time for it? Do I have the patience for it? I think you do. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be so greedy with your energy. Because I feel like this person would invest in you too. But you have to believe that. You have to trust that. Trust that you have learned all that you could have learned in the past 10 years of being either in solitude or in just the wrong connections or connection. Okay. Trust your discernment. Okay. Yes. We finally close out a chapter of being stuck and stagnant and miserable. A little bit, just a little, holding on to misery. And once we do that, we close out a chapter, major chapter, and we tap into the Ten of Pentacles. Long term security. And it's funny how I talked about the fetus. Here we have a baby. The baby is fully developed. It's here. This is the birth of your new life. There's loyalty here with the dog, symbolic of for loyalty. The big house in the back, all the things that you wanted, either with the previous person and it didn't come into fruition, or just in general. This is what I've always wanted, and it's here. And we're having this elder here. I feel like whether it's an actual grandparent who is taking care of welcoming, embracing new life that you guys either do really bring into this physical reality, or an elder who guided the both of you together in order to create this relationship in this new life. It also can be indicative of an ancestor on either side, or both sides that are bringing you guys back together from a past life into this one, and is protecting this new life, this new cycle that the both of you guys are entering into together. Believe that you've done the work, and from doing the work and recovering and getting to know you, being comfortable with you, loving you, forgiving but not forgetting the past, genuinely forgiving it. So you know what? That's cool. It had to happen. It is what it is. It brought you here. It brought you to reciprocity. It brought you to balance. It brought you back to love. Okay? That's what I have for you guys for your general reading. I hope you enjoyed. And like I said, if one or all the messages applied, you are meant to tap into this video. All right? I will be recording and uploading individual zodiac signs very soon. I know that I posted it a few days ago that it will be out there. Just trying to manage everything, mom life, mental health, the gym wave, honoring my body, honoring my health, in order to come forward and be the best me that I can possibly be and share that with you guys. Share my energy at its highest frequency. All right, guys. I love you. Stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys soon.